Okay, and we're live. Perfect. Let me make sure everything's pulled up correctly. Awesome. Okay. So we are starting off today's stream with some character reference sheet for my Sona today. And then, oh, that music is kind of loud. Hold on. Right about there should be better. Okay. Yeah. And then I'll double check on that with people in chat. But yeah, so we're going to be working on a character reference sheet. Yesterday, we had a drawing that I did, which was this one. I'm so happy with how this turned out also. We got this done last stream. Oh, there we go. This is the drawing we got done last stream, which I'm so happy with how it turned out. Been getting a lot of love on Blue Sky, which I'm also very happy with because I've been wanting to be more engaged with my Blue Sky, and so having something finished like that I could post made me super happy. But yeah, so today I just want to work on a nice little reference sheet for my Sona, because I'm getting to a point now where, oh, and you know what? I should actually turn on my symmetry tool for this. Yeah. So I've been watching a lot of other artist streams as of late, and as of late I mean like for a pretty considerable amount of time now since I've started to do art streams, and I'm getting to a point now where a lot of them have these like art redeems that you can get with their channel points, where, you know, you can have them draw something for you, maybe get a free commission if you like have enough channel points. And I really want to get some more art made of this little character that I have for my channel. And I realized I'm like, I technically could just use, you know, drawings like these ones here that work, I think, totally fine for reference. But I'm like, you know what? I need to make an actual official, like actual reference for my little guy. And for some reason, this cheek fluff has given me so many issues. That looks better, right? Yeah, a little chonkier. Perfect. But yeah, so that's what I want to work on today. And depending on how fast I get done with this, I also would like to potentially even start working on some concepts for a new, what's it called? New icon, new profile picture. I mean, I guess it's technically both, but yeah, so I want to try to do those two things today, but I definitely wanted to start off with this first. Oh, and you know what? I also need to pull up my chat over on my stream manager on my phone. There we go. Perfect. Nice. Okay, now that I have that all set up, I can get back to this. But yeah, I've been super duper happy just because like I've been getting into a good flow back with the art streams now that I have a better situation figured out for my stream setup, which is good. I've been really happy about that. And I feel like I've been getting into a better place with like strengthening my art abilities in general. Because like I really like the style of the drawing that I made yesterday, where it was just mainly flat colors and then some very blocked out what's it called, shadow and lights, where it's just like completely white highlight bits and then completely line art blacked out, what's it called, like shadow bits. I really like that kind of stylization that I did for that. But yeah, I can make those eyes a little bit more. Don't want them to be like, yeah, there we go. Could be a little more. Yeah. Nice. Okay. And then I do want to move this over some, or actually, you know what? I can actually just shrink this down to have it be a little easier to work with. Yeah, and then body. Oh, maybe not quite so. But yeah, and also doing this little reference gives me some practice at technically like doing furry art, like because this character that I have is like a little, the reference for the like species is like the little Monchichi toys that I don't know if everybody knows what those are or not, but that's kind of the general aesthetical, not aesthetical, that's not a word, aesthetic reference for my character. You know what? I need to make this bit of the hoodie a bit more. Yeah. There we go. Oh, that looks better. Nice. Okay. And then, yeah, just like. Maybe a bit more. Yeah. Yeah, because I want them to look kind of like almost ragdoll-y, almost. Because like the little like plush Monchichi toys and like keychains kind of have that like little like dangliness to them. And then I have socks on in this little one, but I think I'm going to give him little Converse. And then, you know what? I'm also going to move him over a little bit so his arms can be kind of outstretched a bit more. Edit drawing guide. Put that there. Is that right? Yeah, that should be good. But yeah, okay, so Converse. Oh, and we're gonna have them be like high top Converse. Because Converse are my favorite kind of shoe. I love Converse. Especially high top Converse. There we go. And then we'll put some little lace indication in there. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Okay. And then we'll do the arms next. Uh-oh. Why did that crash? Uh-oh. Hold on. Huh. Weird. Okay, hold on. I don't understand why my screen mirroring crashed. That's odd. Hold on, let me get that reset up. Weird. Okay. All right. We back. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Weird. I wonder why that happened. Okay. Getting back to it. Anyways. I'm worried that I don't understand why that crashed. Is my laptop overheating? I mean, it's warm, but like not hot enough to like warrant it to be at crashing level. Oh well. That's fine. Hopefully that's the only time that happens. I love that I'm like, okay, I finally figured out my situation with OBS and now the freaking screen sharing thing isn't working. Whatever. It's okay. We're good. We're back. But yeah, okay, so arms, we'll have them kind of be like outstretched a little. Oh, hold on. I don't have the, yeah, okay. All right, and then sleeves. And then they're kind of pulled up a little bit, so we'll have these shortened a tiny bit more. And yeah, okay. Too big of an eraser. Nice. All right. And then honestly, you could probably shorten this down a little more too. And then the little arm bits. And then hams. Oh, I gotta sneeze. One sec. Excuse me. Hope that did not absolutely blast anybody's eardrums, but we're good. Okay, hands, right. And then I only have him with 3 fingies, so we're gonna keep that. kind of keep with the like Monchichi toy aesthetic. His finger's a little too high up. We could probably move those down some. Oh wait, it doesn't move on both sides. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Okay then, you know what? We'll just go ahead and redraw them. Okay. Now they're a little too stubby. Hold on. Oh, again? What? Oh, why is this crashing so often? What? Oh my goodness, come on. Okay. I don't understand why this keeps happening. Weird. Let me see. Start the screen mirror. All right. I don't know why that keeps happening so often. Oh, that's so odd. Okay. I mean, yeah, it should be fine. I don't know why it keeps doing that. That's so odd. Okay. I really don't want to have to cancel today. If that keeps happening, I don't want to keep having to, like, stop every 5 seconds. Okay. Alright. And then, is this on a different layer? It is. Okay. So then... Alright. Let's see. Are these arms a little too long? Oh no, those might be alright. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, because like I'm feeling the bottom of my laptop and it's like it's warm, but it's like not hot enough to like warrant it to get that insanely like I don't know. Weird. Okay. All right. Cool. All right, and then we'll do on a separate layer the tail. Actually, you know what? We could probably shrink these down just a little bit and then... Or, okay, how would I go about doing this? Maybe like this? Yeah, okay, that looks good actually. Okay. And then the tail can be on a separate one. There we go. This is so weird. I don't understand why before it was crashing, because like yesterday I streamed for like, what was that, like over 3 hours, almost 4 hours, maybe even longer, and the program, it did crash right at the end of that, so maybe there is some issues that I didn't realize are going to happen today, but we'll roll with it. It's all good. Okay. I don't really like that. We'll go like this instead. Yeah. Have it be more... Yeah. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And then legs. I feel like this needs to get brought down a little farther. And then erase there. Okay. Yeah, and then we'll use this layer to also do the eyes. Well, not also, we're just gonna do a different layer for the eyes. Okay. And then the little accent details. And we'll also touch this up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and let's see. Oh, we can also erase where the hair pops out for this bit. And color in where the eyebrows are for this. Oh, I guess not. Hold on. A little blockier than that. There we go. All right. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then, honestly, I think we can just... Let me edit the shoes maybe a little bit. Yeah, honestly, I think this is good. Okay, and then we will go ahead and just combine all of this. Duplicate it, flip it, send it to the side. Okay, and then now... Okay, this one's also assisted. So we'll edit where the guide is for this, so that way when I do stuff here, it'll be on this one instead. Cool. Okay. And then, yeah, so this will basically just have to hollow out all of this stuff so I can draw the back view. Okay, hold on. And then, oh wait, actually, just, yeah, okay. And then arms. Wait. Actually, you know what? We could probably leave those lines in there. Oh wait, not those. Maybe like that. Okay. And then the shoes. Drawn from the other point of view. Perfect. Okay, there we go. All right, that's looking good. I love little art tricks like that where it's just like, yeah, you just do the thing. Oh wait, whoops. Don't want to do that. You just do this simple little trick, and then all of a sudden it's like, boom, you have the back reference. You just did the back of the character now with that, and it's like pretty good to scale and everything. It's like so cool. And I know it's like, and these are tricks that it's like, you know, you learn about a lot of these tricks, I think, pretty early on in your artist journey. But at the same time, it's like stuff like that still just like makes me so happy to like see it happen. You know what? I actually should have this go up a little sharper so that it makes a little more sense. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so we got the tail, we got the hands, which actually should do like this on the back of the hands. Yeah. Okay. And then, yeah, so the hoodie can honestly stay kind of where it's at. Actually, you know what? We can actually have this kind of come down a little farther, more like a hood would. And then a little bit of the neck exposed. Just a little. Just a little bit. Okay. And then, honestly, yeah, the back of the neck, and then the hat would be kind of like this and down. Okay, drawing a hat at this angle. Gotta make sure I get it right. Okay, then the brim, perfect. And then the top bit. Okay. Yeah, this works. Oh, did I edit my stream to do the right thing? Hold on. Stream information, what are we on? Oh, I didn't edit that. Whoops. Okay, hold on. I have to fix that. This is titled the wrong thing. Hold on a second. Oh, I hope I can edit that in stream. Whoops. Okay, hold on. What are we doing? We're doing Sona ref sheet. Okay, and then I can take away the deadlock, fan art, ref sheet. Perfect. Okay. Digital art. Okay, done. Hopefully that fixed it. All right, let me double check real quick, actually. Okay, cool. I totally spaced that. I'm like, okay, I have this done. Doing stream stuff, it's like I have to remember like 50 million different things. It's all part of it. Okay, and then... Okay, so I have the backwards view. Oh yeah, and then I need to do the ears, because those would kind of come through on this side. Actually, maybe they wouldn't. Maybe they would just be kind of in the fluff. Does it look better when they're just in the fluff? Yeah, they might just be in the fluff, actually. Let's see. We'll have them... Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And then... I think that's everything for the back view, as far as what I need to sketch out. So now I can turn off the assisted mode for that, so I can erase this bit. And these bits here. Yeah, thankfully I wanted to keep my, like, both the reference and my little character fairly simple. So I think that's good for that too. Okay. And then let's just do some general color blocking. Just to see how it would look. And then over here in this space, I'm going to do like just like a little inside shot of like the mouth and stuff like that for those details. And then maybe like a little reference of like my little like Manchi guys. Oh, you know what? I need to turn off the drawing assist, and we will turn off the... Oh, no. Turn off the drawing guide. Not edit it. Good God. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So... Didn't realize there was a little bit in those fingies. Want to get rid of that. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, so we'll just do a general color lay down to see how it'll look. Or should I just work on line art first? Who knows? I wanted to have some nice color laid in there personally. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, we'll just to get a feel for how it's gonna look. Oh, because you know what? I do need to add a little layer of like some tiny little shorts or something like I did for this one. There's like some little, almost like gym shorts that I did there. So I think I'm going to add a line for those into these drawings. Because like technically the little Monchichis don't wear... Like, they don't really wear clothes all that much, but yeah, I think having a layer of, like, little gym shorts underneath just kind of looks nicer. Because I don't like having a ton of negative space, and the legs are just going to kind of be all that same fur color. So I kind of want to break it up a little bit with some little dark gym shorts. Something that would be cool, too, because some of the people that I follow... Okay, so you know what? That means that I do need to turn the... reference back on for the drawing guide, which honestly we'll just do that onto this guy. Have the little short speed like right here. Oh, whoops, hold on. Not keep clicking the wrong things. Okay. And then what we'll do... Actually, you know what? We're going to do it on the other guy instead, because I think that'll look nicer. Edit drawing guide. Center that. And then... Are we on the right layer? Yes. Okay, so we'll just give him some little shorts. Is that as high up as I made? I think I made him a little higher. Some little baby gym shorts. Hold on. Because they would kind of just be... Yeah, I think that's fine. And then duplicate it, flip it. And then honestly, what I'm going to just do is just erase everything but these lines. So then we'll just invert and then remove all of that. Okay. Oh, wait. Hold on. No more drawing assist for you. And cool. There we go. Okay, okay. Fuse that to that, and now I can turn off the drawing assist for both of these. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. And then we will just kind of blop some colors in here. Is this large enough of a pen? Yeah, cool. But yeah, it'll be cool to have this done today, and then I think I can probably get through this pretty quick considering I'm already done with the sketching, and I've only been streaming for like, what, 30 minutes? Yeah. So we should be able to get through this reference pretty quickly, which will be good. Just so I have it in the vault. Okay. So that's ready to go. Yeah, so I just want to get this mapped out real quick. All right, and then that... Oh, wait, hold on. Not drawing assist, clipping mask. There we go. Okay. Then fur. Honestly, we probably could turn on the drawing assist for this so that it just helps us get all colored in a little quicker. Okay. And then, oh, this is part of that as well. Perfect. Okay. And then the hands. Well, technically the arms. Not the hands. Oh, erase that. Okay. And then tail. And perfect. Fill that in. And then we can also fill in the tail because it's not going to show up on the other side. Okay. And then we'll do drawing assist and the coat. Little hoodie. Okay, and then... Perfect, okay. And, oh, we also forgot the little tuft of fur in his hat. Nice, okay. And then the little shorts go there. Nice, okay. And then for the shoes, they should probably end up being the same blue. That would look nice, actually. Yeah, that same color blue. I'm a fan of it. So we'll have those be for the shoes. And the little white underside on those. Okay. Perfect. Okay, that looks nice. I like that. Yeah, thankfully my character's pretty simple when it comes to stuff like this, which obviously I intentionally made him that way. But yeah. Oh goodness, excuse me. All right. Let's see. Um, yeah, colors look nice. I know there's nothing really else that I want to add. Yeah, and then I'll just do a little close-up sketch of his face and like the little innards of the mouth for later. But yeah, this looks good. Okay, now we'll just go ahead and do some line art, I guess. With my favorite fried and crispy line art brush. Okay, and then this should have the drawing assist on it. But yeah, I'm getting super excited because I am like, you know, again, getting to a point where I can hopefully get some art made of my Sona, and then we're getting closer and closer, I feel like, with getting to a good point to become Twitch affiliate. Allow. Oh, interesting. Getting to a point where I have bots in my chat, I'll take it. Because honestly, it's just the average viewership thing that's the only, not even issue, I just know it's going to be the biggest hurdle, I guess, in getting to the point of becoming Twitch affiliate. So I can do all the cool fun stuff like, what's it called? Getting to a point where I can do like, and have emotes, and I can have some channel point redeems, because I already have all the stuff ready to go for it. It's just a matter of, hitting that official benchmark in Twitch's system, because I have all the assets for that ready to go, which I'm very happy about. So that'll be a really easy thing to get everything set up and ready to go after that point. All right, go. And then the neck. But yeah, I love using Twitch as like a thing to kind of just keep me on a good groove of drawing and making art just for myself anyways. Because like genuinely getting that drawing done yesterday, I was really, really happy with how that turned out. It's making me have a better sense of like how I want my own style to look and feel. So just kind of chugging along, getting things done that I would like to have done for the purposes of, yeah, I should wait till after to do that part. Just for the purposes of my own platform, as well as just like my own personal art stuff that I'm doing. Because I've talked about this a bunch, but I've just been so disappointed in a lot of socials like Instagram and TikTok that are becoming less and less conducive for artist growth because of their positions within the realms of like generative AI, which is a really big bummer, because it's like I just started kind of getting into those realms on those platforms, where it's like I started getting like not huge followings, but just like decent followings and interacting with other people. So just kind of having to rebuild that through Blue Sky, which is so much of a better platform. And I really have enjoyed being on there thus far. But yeah, just having to kind of rebuild the platform that I was slowly growing on these other socials just kind of bums me out. So thankfully, you know, when it comes to stuff like Twitch, it's like I can just kind of build a community that's like my own, and also interact with other really talented and amazing art streamers, and just like really cool people in general. Because like obviously there's just a huge variety of content that's here on Twitch when it comes to the types of stuff that people stream. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna edit this a little bit. I'm gonna bring this down a little lower, and I'm also gonna bring this side down a little lower too. There we go. Because like you also have like, you know, I think Twitch is probably mainly known for like its gaming community realms. But then there's also stuff like you have like D&D streamers and stuff like that, like, you know, the big old Critical Role and stuff like that, but also like smaller creators and communities and stuff like that. which is so cool to see. Because like for me, that's another big thing is like Dungeons and Dragons. That's like one of my main things that I love. And so that's honestly what I may end up making some more like art content for my own personal like campaign and one-shot ideas, is utilizing like my art streams as a way to kind of visually map those things out. Oh, erase that. Which I think could be fun to like draw different like assets and plans for myself, and even get like input from other people to make cool stuff for when I eventually get back into real life D&D games. I think that could be fun. But yeah, because like I have right now, like I definitely want to get back into playing D&D more so. But I've been having to restructure how I go about planning what I want to play when it comes to Dungeons and Dragons, because there's a lot of, just a lot of overlap that happens within, adult schedules, It's a bummer, but it's a reality, I think, for anybody that plays D&D, that setting aside that time can be kind of difficult for people, which it's like, it's totally understandable, and I get it. But I want to almost create a different kind of game structure moving forward, where instead of it being like a linear story, linear story campaign, I want to almost build it in a way that's more like the party is in a guild, rather than them being just like kind of the story surrounding them. It's that they're kind of surrounding those stories, and like have every session be just kind of like a self-contained one shot, so that way the narrative and general pacing can keep moving. Oh, and then I also want to erase a little bit of this so it can go like that. There we go. Okay, that's good. All right, and then line art's done for that side. And then we'll just go ahead and take that and lower the opacity there, flip it over. Perfect. Okay. And now we move the drawing guide. Okay. Okay. I want to make sure I get this right. Hold on. We'll use this little bit as a way to identify where the middle point is. Perfect. Okay. And now we just erase. Okay. Nope, that's drawing it in more. I want to erase. Perfect. Oh. That's part of the line. No. Okay, cool. It's part of the sketch. I was worried for a second. Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Sweet, okay. And then erase these bits. And honestly, you could probably erase this down some. There we go. And then hands and shoes. There we go. And then face. Cool. All right. And now we just add in the rest. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Okay, the hat comes in like so. And then the brim. Okay, and then the ears. Nice. Okay. Anything else? Oh, yeah. Hands, erase that. Ooh, and then I get to do that fun little bold outline at the very end of all this, which I should have done first. Crap. I should have done that first. Because then it would have transferred over. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Alright, and then turn off the drawing assist. And we can draw in the tail now. We'll do that on a different layer. Perfect. Okay, that looks good. Oh, wrong layer. There we go. Okay. All right. Nice, nice. Let's fix this up a little bit. There we go. Oh, maybe not. Hold on. Okay, sweet. Okay, line art's done for that. And then we'll go ahead and do... Technically, I could make this... Oh, wait, hold on. I do need to put this in. There we go. Okay, hold on. All right, sweet. Okay, so we got the line art done for that. And now, hold on, I need to move my chair. There we go. I also need to put this lid on a container that I see in the corner of my eye. 1 second. There we go. Okay. All right, so yeah, so now I want to do this fun little bolded outline that I like doing on all my art. Or that at least I've started to do on most of my art. Just add some nice line variety. But yeah, I'm excited to eventually get some art of this character done, as well as, hold on, this isn't looking right. There we go. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just super duper excited for getting to a point of hitting Twitch affiliate, because it's like one of the things that I'm most excited for is I want to have a redeem where people can have me do like drawing requests, because I feel like that'll help me get to a better place within my own like on my art socials, being able to have like more content to put out there and a fun little way to engage with the community that I'm gonna build, and just have something to help me kind of understand things that I might need to practice drawing more or anything like that. Because like some of the things that I do definitely feel fairly confident within are like my anatomy and like posing that I can do. That's something that I feel like I have a pretty good comprehension of, but there's definitely like other things where it's like more technical stuff, like digitally rendering and like certain textures and stuff like that, that I know I can definitely be stronger at. So the being able to just draw more, I know will definitely get me to a better place within that if, you know, I just keep making things. It's kind of just my motto is just, you know, just keep making things, just keep creating. Even if it doesn't look the way that you would like it to or anything like that, it's like you can still get to a good point. Oh wait, hold on, this is gonna go out this way. Hold up, okay. Let me just go around it first, and then we'll get to that next. Oh, hold on. There we go. But yeah, between that and also like I'm excited because I have so many ideas for like my own emotes that I'm gonna make, because they're all gonna basically be just some form of the little like Manchi guys that I've already drawn for pretty much all of my channel, like my social banner and oh, here we go, my socials banner and okay, Okay, gonna need to wait on that. Let's see, we'll go unassisted now and get this in here. But yeah, so I'm excited to eventually get to a point where I can do all that. I am saving doing the art for my emotes until after I've unlocked the ability to do that with Twitch Affiliate, because I would love to be able to stream making those, which I guess I could do preemptively, like have that be one of the art streams. Maybe I could do that, work on that this weekend for my, I think it's Sunday, my Sunday stream that I have planned. All right. Look at that. Okay, cool. So if I duplicate that and then I flip it, that should fit to that. Right? Oh, hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Not doing that correctly. Okay, I want to make sure I'm doing this right. Nope. All right. Oh, wait a second. I didn't do that right. Oh, because I didn't flip it? Oh, it accidentally didn't flip. Okay. That's why it doesn't feel right. All right, does that... Nope, hold on. Nope, okay, hold on. Nope. All right, and then we'll fix this up a little bit. Oh, wait, I didn't actually get this bit in. That's an easy fix. Not a big deal. Can fix that pretty easily. Okay. Okay, cool. So we got that one here. That one there. Sketch layer, I can... Oh, wait, actually, I don't want to fuse those together. I want to bump those all the way up first before I fuse them. Sweet. Okay. And then now we could just throw the colors in. We'll turn off the drawing assist. Nice. All right. And then we'll just fuse these two together because they're good. All right. And then just gonna turn this into the reference and then start throwing down some colors. Okay. Oh yeah. Continue filling. Hands. And that's it for that. And then gel pen. There you go. And then we'll need to use that for this bit too, just so it's colored in. Perfect. And then for the eye color, fill that in. Oh. Sweet. Oh, didn't mean to do that. And now let's do the little accessories, because the fur will just kind of be its own big thing. Oh, whoops. Right. I was going based on like a clipping mask, but that's not what we're doing. Go. Oh, wait a minute. Right, we still have the reference on. So let's just use that to our advantage. Cool. We'll just throw all the accessories down in that case. Nice. And we'll also... Oh, cool. I like how right now it looks like I'm like a Arctic monkey almost. Like it's got white fur. That looks kind of cool. Okay, and then I also want to use white to fill up these areas just to make sure they're filled up. And now the fur. There we go. Oh, look how nice and easy that is. Okay, and then fill that in a little more. Sweet, okay. And then that's all good on that end. And now we do the same here. Cool. Honestly, because I have reference on it, I don't even really need to do any kind of layering. I just need to do just some color filling. Nice, okay. And then the skin. No, whoops. Okay. And the pants. Sweet. Okay. And I think that's it. Alright, is there any bits of color that I missed? A little bit right here in the neck. Okay. Alright, that was pretty quickly done. Alright, and then group those two together. Can delete that. I always feel sad deleting my sketch layers because like sketching is my favorite part of the art process. And it's like, why don't you just save it? I don't know. I like it, but it's like the two wolves inside of me that's like, I like the sketch part mainly, but I also really like making sure everything's like clean and efficient when it comes to like the layer organization system. So they have a little battle every time I delete that kind of thing. Okay, so now we'll just do a little close-up of the mouth. Yeah. Honestly, we'll probably just throw down a quick symmetry line in here. Okay. Oh. Drawing assist. There we go. And then mouth open in this one. Then I'll draw some more detailed teeth. Because I like the idea of him having kind of like sharp teeth. And then we'll just erase this bit. Just the upper, or not upper half, lower half of the head. Okay, and then turn off assisted so I can draw in my little mole. Alright, and then what else can I put? Oh, I could probably put my color palette, just like plop that down right here in this area. Yeah. Perfect, okay. So we'll turn on the drawing assist here, turn down that, and do the quick line art on this. Okay. Hello, is it responding? There we go. Wasn't responding to the little quick taps I can do to undo things. I was like, what is happening? All right, checking up on my laptop because... Alright, feels kind of toasty, so we'll move it a little closer to the edge so it can cool down a bit. Don't want that bad boy overheating. Gotta treat your technology right if you want it to treat you right. Alright. Because, like, if I get any, like, detailed art, I would love to have more of the, like, sharp teeth kind of get shown off. Because, like, I just have, like, in the little, like, in my little PNG tuber, it's pretty simplified, but I want to make a little reference so I know for future, any kind of future art that I make, or try to do anything a little more detailed. Ooh, and I should also add in, like, a little bit of gum. Maybe not too much, just like right there. Yeah. And like a tiny bit right here. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Okay, and then turn off the assisted so I can draw on the mole. And then I'm going to turn it back on so I can kind of edit this mouth a little bit. Should I? Yeah, I should probably erase that down a little bit. Nice, okay. The face is a little, I'm looking at the face now, and the face is a tiny bit thin. I think I might fix this actually. Turn the reference off, and I'm going to edit the drawing guide. I'm going to fix this up real quick actually. While I'm looking at it, because I keep glancing back and forth, and the face needs to be a little bit more... Oh, whoops, hold on. Need to turn on drawing assist, okay. Alright. Nope, too much. Hold on. That's a bit better, right? Hold on. Weird. Okay. That looks a bit better. Yeah. Hold on. That's better. There we go. Okay. And then I can just fix up the colors real quick. Oh. Okay. Oh, wrong pen. Hold on. You know what it is? I think what it is I need to... Hold on. And then have that uniformly go up. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Hold on. Turn off the drawing guide. I hate how it screws it up and like alters the quality of it. Whatever. Okay, that's fine. I'll just deal with it. Yeah, I think it's okay. It's okay. All right. And then let's do edit the drawing guide where that is. Oh, nope. Right there. And then add that nice bold line art around it. And then I also need to remind myself to go till 4:30 because one time, I think it was last week, I accidentally mistook my own scheduling and was like, oh, it's 4 now, it's time to end the stream. It's like, dude, you're supposed to play until, or like you're supposed to stream until 4:30, you doofus. So, gonna go to the proper streaming time this time. Okay, and then take away the drawing guide. Take away the drawing assist, put that here, and make this a reference, and then just throw in the colors. Wait, am I in the right layer? Nope. Glad I checked. Okay. And then, oh, I do need to add back this to get the colors I need for my mouth. And then this color for the tongue and for the gums. Oh wait, I'm using the wrong kind of pen. There we go. Nice. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. And then we'll add a nice little color palette reference. Oh, actually, we'll just group those. And then for the shapes for the color palette, we'll just do like just a little rectangle right here. And then break that up with okay, hold on. Okay, fur. Oh, actually, you know what? We'll do 2 color palettes. We'll do one for the main body and then one for the accessories. Yeah, so... okay, hold on. We've got... accessories color palette. Then we've got the hat. Wait, hold on. Let me... Okay, we got the hat and the pants. And then... there we go. Okay, so we got the hat, the clothes, and the pants. And then we've got the... nope, wrong way. And then what we'll do here is we'll distort this, have it be longer, and then fill that layer with this. And then this will have... Okay. Yeah, so then this layer will have the fur. We'll have the fur. And also the inner mouth. Oh, whoops. And this color. Okay. Okay, and then this needs to move this way. Actually, we'll have it take up less space. Have it be about the same size as that. And then the brown will split this space with that. There we go. Okay, and honestly, I can move both of these down to like right here. Yeah, okay. Ooh, and you know what would be a fun detail is if I gave it like a similar setup vibe of like what I've got going on in my stream setup, where it's like a big, yeah, like a big, let me grab these colors real quick. In my, oh wait, I'm in the final, oh wait, does this have, yeah, I mean, I guess I can just take this color, right? Or technically no, because this is not the color that I want. I want raw assets. Yes, yes, yes. Here it is. Okay, this color is the color I want. Here we go. Okay. And then you take that and you put that there. And I want to make it almost set up like it's a, like an old, like a, what's it called? A browser? Is that what it is? No. A tab, like a internet tab. That's what I want. Okay, and then we'll have the backdrop be kind of like one of these, and then yes, perfect, because then this allows me the ability to fill this in to know where all of my whites should be. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Freehand, color fill. Okay. Perfect. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take all of these and I'm going to move these down a little bit. Yes. Okay. Oh, and those shoes need to get filled too. Oh, you know what I also should add is like when it's more detailed that I have these like little swirly fingerprints, because I like those. Because I added those in a drawing I did once and I was like, I really like that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to move this up some. And then I'm also going to have this get stretched down a bit. And then move these guys down a bit more. Perfect. Okay. And then... oh, I also have to have the white. And you know what? We're just going to throw that in here like this. Yeah, we'll just... oh, wait. Alpha locked. Okay, hold on. How do I do this? Let's see. And then the bottom one will go, and we'll fill that with white. So that way, yeah, okay, this works. Yeah, just like a little tidbit of white. Does that work? Yeah, okay, cool. All right. Sweet. Okay, and then I do want to add a little bit on this. You know what? I could literally just take it straight from this if I have the ability to do that. Yeah, okay. I'm just literally gonna go like this. We're just gonna copy that. Gallery. And just plop that on there. Paste. Yeah, perfect. Oh, it's like the exact size I need too. Nice, okay. Alright, and then we'll draw a little... Yeah, that's good. Then we'll draw a little hand, so I can do the little fingerprints. Oh, I just bumped my mic. That's not great. Okay. I'll have it be kind of like this. Yeah, nice little hand. Yeah, look at this. This is looking nice. Okay. Yeah, and then the little swirlies. Little swirly fingerprints I did that one time. Yeah, okay. Let's see though, because I had it be... Yeah, I think it's in raw assets that I did that illustration. Right... Yeah, right here. And then I didn't have anything else on the hand, so let's take this color. So I have it for the line art. And you know what? We're gonna just... Can I auto select? Okay. And then what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna clipping mask. And I'm just gonna... Hold on. What if I just... Oh, what if I did like a really big... Wait, no. Flat brush? There we go. I am not a fan of how this brush has like different opacity. Okay. Oh, I did not miss. Okay, and then you know what? And then we can just kind of fix that by doing that. Yeah, good enough. Yeah, alright, that's set up fine. Alright, now let's do the line art for this. Oh, I already lowered the opacity. Perfect. And then we'll write in some fun notes. Ooh, you know what? No, we're gonna type in some fun notes because I have the font that I'm using for my little follow me in my chat and everything like that. I want it to be like little pixel notes. Little like pixelated text notes. That'll be nice. Actually, hold on, wait. Nice, okay. And honestly, this will be a good basis if like I ever decide to make any kind of like actual VTuber model or anything like that too. So I can get it like professional, well, more professionally done than I think I could probably accomplish it at this point in time, but who knows, maybe one day I'll delve into that. Okay, and now the nice fun outline. Because like I've seen a lot of other artists who've like made their own VTuber models. I just don't think I have the tech at the moment to really utilize that to its fullest. I think I'm honestly totally happy with a PNG tuber at the moment. I could always make another PNG tuber model that's a little more like, it's got some more bells and whistles on it, some more fun stuff. Or I can make like different versions of it. Because like I have a little, like I have the, what's it called? The like the little gaming version of it or whatever. Like I'll flash that real quick. Like my little gaming guy. But yeah. All right, I'm not gonna touch anything on my laptop anymore because I'm like afraid that I will accidentally break something. Because now my iPad stream has been going much stronger, so grateful for that. Okay, and now on a separate layer, we're gonna go ahead and do these little fingy prints. Okay. That one doesn't look right. Hold on. There we go. Okay. And then those will be this color. And then the hand reference with that color. There we go. Oh, and these will honestly be below. Yeah. Nice, okay. And then delete that. Group all those together. Look at that. An actual reference sheet for my Sona. You know what I think it is? I think the mouth is too low. That's what might be for this guy. Nope, didn't want a color fill. I just want a freehand. Move this up a little more. Oh, hold on. That might be what it is. Hold on. Oh, wrong brush. Hold on. You know what? I think that's what it was. Okay. And then, oh, too large of a brush. Nice. Okay. That's better. Oh, fuse those two together. And you know what? I'm also going to, okay, yeah, so add text after this. And I'm also going to add in a nice line piece right here. Oh, what the? Weird. Okay. All right. And then, yeah, so we'll add this in. Need to edit that line. Hold on. Did that work? Did not. Hold up. Is this straight? Hold on. Oh, I think I got it right there. Almost. Okay, perfect. There we go. And then, yeah, so now we'll add in some text on top in white. Okay, add text. And then we'll edit the style to, yep, Doggika. Perfect name for this font, honestly. All right, and then, yeah, so we'll type in, what are we gonna type in? More detailed teeth. And then we're gonna highlight this and make it a little smaller. Okay. Shrink that down, put it here. And then we're gonna just duplicate this, honestly, and then have this say fingerprints. And then we'll move the color palette a little farther down. And we'll move these things down a little farther as well. Yeah. Yeah, that should be fine, honestly. I don't think there's any other details I should add. But, ooh, you know what? I will add this to say... Let's see. We'll have this say... Bradley Works Sona Ref Sheet. Okay. And then have that be here. Nice, okay. Alright, I don't want to add way too much detail to this. I think where it is at is probably good. We'll move the more detailed teeth bit a little higher up. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, this looks good. I like this. Okay, and then it's 3:21 now, so we have, what, another... about an hour and 10 minutes. Yeah. So I think we can work on some... what's it called? Group all that together. And group all these together. Cool. Can delete these. Yeah, this looks nice. I like this. This is good. This is a good reference to have. Oh, whoops. Just realized I had my little mic thing on for who knows how long. Forgot to click off of the PNG Tuber Plus tab. So that showed up for a little while, which is a little awkward, but that's okay. Ooh, should I add... I should probably add a pocket to the hoodie, but I think it's fine without. Yeah, I think it's better to keep this simple. So we have this done. Yeah. Okay, so we finished that, and now let's work on some ideas for a little icon. So circle. Honestly, we'll make it a bit bigger so I can draw something in a bit more. Let's see. Yeah, perfect. Okay. We'll draw a few concepts. And then have that be in the middle. Let's see. All right, there we go. And then we'll just move that to center. Perfect. Okay, let's see. What are some concepts we can do for an icon? Well, we could always just do... Because I don't mind the icon that I have now. But... could probably do... You know what? Let me look up what the Monchichi logo looks like. Do they have a logo? Logo. Oh, it's just the words. Okay. It's just the font. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Let's see. I guess just... I want it to be more like graphic than like illustration. So what if we did like... like how I draw my little Monchichis, but me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, give me a good little simple icon. Yeah, a little tongue. We could do like a... Yeah. Should probably transfer my charger over to my iPad now that I'm thinking about it. 1 second. There we go. All right. I'm gonna move these to the bottom of this so occasionally I can just be like looking at my guy, just to kind of get an idea what I can do. What's another... Honestly, what I could do is I could do just like the X-Men symbol, but with like my colors instead. That could work, honestly. If I just copy paste that, shrink it down a little bit. Yeah, and then do the X. Yeah, this could work. Because I already did, because the thing is I did the, what's it called? I already did these little coins for my currency that already have the little X's on them. So I think honestly it would probably be best to just keep that as like the general aesthetic of the account and have it be just like a little nod to X-Men, because that is my favorite. So I could have that and then just have like the colors be... What are the colors currently? So it's like got a yellow on the outside. So let's see, I could use this blue because this is a good blue. Use that for... Honestly, use that for this color right here. Thankfully, I can just kind of... Yeah, we'll have it be blue. Yeah, we'll do blue, and then the outline can be... X is black, so that's a pretty easy thing to throw in there. Yeah, and then we'll have the outside color be maybe that my like light blue that I have on my jacket. Yeah, we'll do that, and then reference and fill that in. Yeah, honestly, not too bad. And then what we'll do instead of a black outline is we could always have it be white instead. Select. Oh, fill layer. Yeah, just duplicate that a few times. Yeah. Honestly, that could be fine. Oh, well, actually, wait. No, that's actually... Isn't that like a bad... Oh, I don't want to accidentally reference a flag or something because I'm just trying to reference the X-Men. This feels like it's something bad. Ugh, I don't want to accidentally have something be referencing something else that I don't mean to. Well, okay. You know what? That's a no. I just realized that as I was looking at it. I was like, this feels like something that I can't quite put my finger on, and I don't have good vibes about it. So we're just not gonna do that. Let's see. What else can we do for a possible... I mean... Let's see. I mean, I can just kind of look through my likes and see what people have going on for their accounts from other things. Because I am just thinking that like a little simplified version of my character would probably be the best. My little guy. What else do I have here? Well, I could have like just a different like... Similar expression, just slightly different angle. That could be cute. All right, what else? What else? What else? Oh wait, hold on. Oh, again? Bro, this is really starting to tick me off. Why does this keep crashing? I don't know. Okay. Hold on a second. All right. Screen mirror. Start mirror. Why is it not letting me do that? Let me reload the app on my end. Oh, it's because it was updating. Excuse me, sorry. I think that's why it was tripping so bad. It's because I had to update. Okay, should be fine. Oh, you jerks. Oh no. With this update, it just did on me. Oh, is that gonna totally screw the quality of the stream? Oh, that's evil. It updated? Okay, hold on. Let me see how this looks. Okay. It looks fine. But it like lowers the quality. It just, okay. So the program just updated that I use to stream. And before it had it that I could stream at like regular, like 1,000, like just like the average quality of most things when it comes to streaming. And the freaking update just happened in this app, and now it's like you can only stream stuff at like 720 whatever for free, and the other ones are pro. That's so evil. That's actually so evil. I hate subscription services. That's so actually evil that like as I'm using it and streaming, because I had a gut feeling. I was like, I'm not going to update this right now because I'm about to start streaming and I don't want to do that. And it auto updated for me. That's actually so evil that it did that. Man, that sucks. Yeah, I'm getting to a point now where it's like I've been doing my little iPad streams and it's fine, but in order to get like not have to deal with all of this BS, I'm like, okay, I may as well just start streaming with the program directly on my computer so that way I don't have to have something separate to stream my iPad screen. That's actually so evil that it just did that to me while I was using it. It's like, oh, you don't want to update our app and have to pay to do the thing that you're currently actively have been doing for the past hour and a half? Bro, that's actually so evil that it just did that to me. Honestly, that I am still reeling out of that. That was so evil that it did that. It literally, I've been using it totally fine. That's probably why it kept glitching like that, because it was like, ooh, you're using our program without paying for it? Nah, we want your money. Give us your money. Dude, I hate big corporations so much for doing that. It's like, dude, you give me all of this technology and all of this ability to do this stuff, and I just want to draw. I just want to stream and use the technology that I have here, where like the fact that I can't just plug a cord into my iPad and plug it into whatever thing that I've got and just have it send its iPad screen over. Like, dude, Apple products, like, I've just used an iPad for so long, and it's like, I love Procreate and I love it so much, but god damn, I hate that it's like I have to jump through so many hoops in order to stream my iPad screen. It's so ridiculous. It's like I've had to jump through so many hoops, and now this just happened. I want to see the quality of it on my stream right now to see if it's like holding up well or not. Oh jeez, that was a weird echo, but okay, thankfully it looks fine. I don't think it's totally ruined the quality of my art, thankfully, having to jump down a level. So I'm gonna keep using it. Honestly, I almost like want to keep using it out of spite and keep using it for free, because it's like, dude, I was using it just fine before it decided to auto update on me and like was crashing a few times this stream, and now I know why. Because it's like, we want your money. We want you to update our app so that it's having problems, so that way we can have your money. Like, bro, that's so evil that it did that. I can't believe it did that. Okay, well, getting back to the drawing board. We still have about, what, it's 3:40 now, so that's 20, a little less than an hour to keep going. But oh god damn, that actually sucked that just happened to me while I was live. It's so evil that it did that. Okay. Okay, well, let's think about, so I do want to keep those little X coins, those little tokens. So, oh, what's a good way to incorporate it without it, like, honestly, because like I'm in debate, because it's like I've already made these little tokens here to be like the little currency that I'm going to have for channel points when I hit Twitch affiliate, but I also, like, I know it's probably better for me to also have some kind of identifying like icon, but I feel like the X-Men icon's pretty identifiable. I don't see it a whole lot these days, and so it's like I feel like it works totally fine for what I want, and also just kind of like what I stand for as a person, because like I try to utilize my platform and constantly I'm like reposting and sharing information about stuff going on in the world, that it's like that's just kind of my thing that I like doing. Because, like, I do have, like, okay, so I do have this. This was an old icon for ages that I had when I was, like, trying to do stuff on YouTube. And I do very much like the look of it. But I have a completely different kind of brand going on right now. So it's like, what do I do? Interesting. I'm gonna kind of just look through what I've got. Because, like, I could do like, I don't know. I think, because I do have these little guys, right? So, glad that thing was there, because my freaking, okay. Dude, what? This program? Are you kidding me? Oh, if it's gonna do that to me, I don't want to have to deal with that. Uh-oh. Are you kidding me right now? Dude, this program I've been using for ages, it says it's still streaming to the laptop that I have. Oh, you jerks. Okay, stop. What does Pro do? Let's see. Is this seriously doing this to me right now? I think it just cut off the stream because I'm not using their Pro version, because it just now updated where you have to have the Pro version. Doesn't seem like there's a time limit. Dude, that was almost really bad. Okay. All right, turning that back on. Dude, if it like cancels out again like that, oh, I need to, this is so freaking frustrating, man. I am gonna figure out a better way to do and uphold this because that is so annoying. I've been using this program and it was working totally, like, it's been working okay, but now ever since this little update today, oh, that's so evil. Okay, well, we'll just keep chugging along through the rest of the stream and I'll hopefully figure it out before this weekend's bonus stream. But yeah, so I've got these little guys that I could do for one of my icons. Yeah, because I've already made these tokens, so it's like, I think I should honestly be fine with where I'm at, I guess. Maybe I could always like have it be in the background of what I got going on. Right? I could do like a little... just like a little nose and mouth. That could be fine, right? That could be okay. Let's see what else. What other ideas can I come up with? Because I do think that that little X thing that I made could be okay if I had slightly different colors. But again, I don't want to accidentally do something bad with the colors. But what's another thing I've got going on? Because I got the whole like kind of Monchichi thing going on as well. Honestly, I do think it's fine with where it's at, like, genuinely. I think the icon that I have is totally okay with what I got going on. Because then it's like I have all these different layers of things between, like, the stuff that I create and the, and, like, the icon I have to be identified by. Let's see what else. So we are on a different layer. I do kind of like the little tongues. I like how that's like the one thing that I've got across all of these is just the little mouth with the tongue sticking out. Yeah. That's gonna be something. Yeah. Hold on. I need to edit that fluff. There we go. And I do also need to edit that eye. Yeah, okay. So have something like that. Because then we'll have the like hood and everything in it. That could be good. Yeah, I'm kind of liking that one more. Because like this one's cute. I do kind of like the funky little angle on that one, but I do like this a bit better. Yeah. These two are kind of tied for me right now. This one where I'm like drawn in my little like the Monchi-Chi style that I've done for my little guys, but it's my Sona. And the more normal stylized that I have for myself. Yeah, so there's that one, and then, yeah, this one I'm liking a lot more. Pretty simple to the point. Yeah, that one might be the one I go with, but we'll think up some more, I guess. Let's see. What else can we do? Yeah, honestly, I think this one's the way to go. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and do this one, I guess. Okay. Yeah, this one feels right. Nope. Fit to canvas. There we go. Hold on. Let me turn these on so I can get it in the middle. Come on. There we go. Okay. All right. So we'll do a better sketch. Honestly, this should probably go a bit farther down. Maybe not. Hold on. Okay. And then the hoodie. And then the tongue. I got a good chunk of stuff done today, I feel like, because I did my entire Sonaref sheet, and then I think I'm probably going to be able to get this done on stream. And then I'll reward myself with some nice video game time. Probably going to play some V Rising, I think, because I'm fortunate enough to get to play on Blank's server. I don't know if you know who Blanks is. Very, very incredibly talented artist. He's so cool. But he's got a V Rising server that he's hosting right now. I think he's going to eventually transfer over to doing some like Helldivers with his community. But yeah, I've been playing on his server, which has been super fun because I've never played V Rising before, and he was like, hey, I want people to play with me. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'll get the game and play. I want more game time with peoples. It's pretty fun. I enjoyed it a lot. You just kind of go around and make your own little like vampire castle and it's like almost like just like the survival game, and you play as this little vampire, and it's really cool. I like the aesthetic of it. It's simple, but I like it because like I love games like Albion Online. Like that's one of the ones that I also have played before. It's like I like generic games that have like a lot of customization and stuff like that. When it comes to like the freedom that you have to do what you want and play how you want to play. Should play some more Albion Online too. Something I also need to play some more of and actually get through is Baldur's Gate, because I'm actually starting to get good story progress going. So I should definitely finish that actually. Whoa, too big of an eraser. Cool. Yeah, you know what? This could be a cute icon. I can see this. Oh, did my stream just like jump backwards? Are we good? Oh, I'm like noticing it on a different thing. We're fine. Okay. Yeah, I like this. It's cute. Okay. So we'll lower that down a bit further. And now we do line art. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get this done. All right. Ooh, you know what I'll do on this too is I'll do like this kind of like the highlight thing that I do on these guys. I'm gonna do that for this. I think that'll make it look nice. Is it sharper? Yeah, it's sharper. There we go. But yeah, I will reward myself with some fun video games after this. I mean, this is already a pretty nice reward as is. But because it's like, I love drawing. But I know sometimes it's like in order to not burn myself out, I should fill my time up with some other things too. So we'll do that. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have this tongue pop out a little more. There we go. Yeah. Ooh, something else I do need to play too is some Stardew Valley, because I know the new update's out, or is about to be out. I don't know if it's come out yet or not, but I want to play some more Stardew. There we go. It's a fairly big mole. Hold on. Shrink that down a little bit. There we go. Create an arch. Cool. Nice. Okay. There we go. Nice. Okay. Will probably give me some little eye bags as well. Yeah, I like that. True to life. Because I be tired 90% of the time. Alright, is that eyebrow too big? I think I need to enlarge in the other one a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, everything's still holding up okay? I think we good. Cool. Keep double checking because, like, I think it's just that program crashed a few times just because it's like I didn't update it. And so it's taking its vengeance out on me. Still so freaking pissed that it was like, oh, guess what? It's a paid program now. I'm like, you jerk. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Can we go like that? Yeah, okay. Is that good? That's good. Okay, cool. Whoa. Zoomed me in. Hold on. I think I can get this to do what I want. Oh, actually, I did that first try. Never mind. Or second try, but still. Did that pretty well of what I wanted it to do. What? Just saying words. Okay. Nice. All right, and then the little hat piece. Nice. And then my hair. There we go. And then we'll also do... We'll save that for later, actually. We'll do some, like, shadow stuff. But for now, Just do our nice little bold outline next. Okay. Simple but effective. All right. Nice. Okay. But yeah, this will be a nice new icon that I'll add to all of my socials. Because, I mean, if we're almost done with the line art, it's only like 4 now. So 30 more minutes to get all this done. I think we can do it. I think I can get this all cleanly and nicely wrapped up before the end of stream. That'll be good. Perfect. Okay. So we got that outline. And then we'll just go ahead and do what, like a I should transfer the image that I have from something else to make sure that this lines up nicely, but that's fine. We'll just wing it for now. Okay, let's see. We'll go whoop. Just so we have something that can block that in for me. And then reference. Perfect. And then honestly, I could just duplicate this, show it, flatten it, and look at that. I got my little reference for my things. How crazy is that? Reference of my own character by me? Unheard of. Okay. So now we just fill in the colors. Perfect. And then we're also gonna do the eyeball. Easy peasy. Uh-huh. Oh, whoops. Nope, wrong thing. Whatever, we're just gonna color it in. Just good old-fashioned color it in. Okay. And then brown. Oh, wait, I forgot the brown in the eyes as well. Oh, on my reference sheet. Whoopsies. That is a bummer. Whatever. Wait, no, that's not the brown I need. Whatever, we'll just color everything else in for now. That's fine, we'll fix it in a sec. Oh, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, nope, there we go. Fill that little pixel in. Nice. Okay, and then the eyeballs. Whoops. Okay, hold on. I forgot that I need a different color for the eyes, because this is not the same color as the fur. It's slightly darker. So we will actually fix that right now on the reference sheet while I'm thinking about it. Okay, so that'll be... that's the fur. So, you know what? We're actually gonna do this. We're gonna clipping mask and we're gonna have it be like right here. For the skin, yeah, fur, skin, the fingy tips is that one, and then the eye color. Yeah. That works. And then we'll have this get a little more space taken up. No, that's fine. Okay, cool. So that way that can be fixed. So I have a reference for that color. Speaking of, I need to make sure I get that so I can do the eyes. Nice. Okay. Perfect. Got that done. And then what we're going to do as well is we're going to turn off the reference here. And we'll have the light come from this direction. That'll be nice. Yeah. And then we'll do that with this. Okay. Clipping mask, turn that on. Nope, wrong type of selection. Okay. Okay, cool, cool. And then, oops. Perfect. And the fur. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. Nice. Okay. And then we'll do a little on the tongue as well. Wait, hold on. Perfect. I think that's all the shine we'll need. And then what we'll do as well is we're also going to add some bolder shadows. Okay. And we'll erase a little bit of that. There we go. Nice. Okay. Nope, I don't want that. I want to draw. Okay, look at that. Okay, that looks nice. And then we'll add a little highlight on the rim of the hat right here. Just a little. Perfect. Okay, that looks nice, actually. I really like that. I actually really like that a lot. Okay. And then, you know what? We'll even add like a little... Does that look nice? Nah, hold on. Maybe like just a little bit on the top. Nah, I think it's fine as is. Yeah, fine as is good. All right, and then for the background, we're gonna do... I should do this like nice blue that I have probably, right? Let's see how that looks. We can always change it up too. We should do the, oh wait, hold on. Am I in the right layer? Yes, okay. Whoosh. Edit to circle. Okay. Oh wait, I didn't fill in all the white. Oh, whoops. Mobby. Okay. That blue's pretty good, right? What's another color I could do? I could do like a nice... whatever this color is. Fill it in like that. Yeah, or you know what? I have the perfect idea. Clipping mask this here. Take away half of that. And then Gaussian blur it. Ooh, yes, perfect, perfect, perfect. And you know what? We actually should do this instead. Color fill, and then Gaussian blur. Oh, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Undo. Let's see. Okay, that's fine. Okay, and then Gaussian blur it. There we go. Nice. Oh, I like that a lot, actually. That's a good icon. I think this works for my channel. I like this a lot, actually. Oh, this is cute. Okay, I like this a lot. All right, so we'll go ahead and fuse this all together, right? We're good? I think it's safe to fuse it all together now. Yeah, look at that. I like this as the new icon for my account. Yeah, this is good. And then, you know what? We're also going to have it... Let's see, hold on. Because if I go... Hold on, I want to make this like a perfect circle because it's kind of hanging off the edges a little bit there. Edit circle. Okay, make it a little bigger. A little smaller. Yeah, it's just like a teeny tiny bit. Hold on. Right there. Okay. Because then what I can do is I can go like this and have this clipping mask onto that and then use this to go like this instead. Huh? Oh. There we go. Okay, weird. And then what if, okay. And then, okay. And then we just erase this bit. Shrink that down. Okay. I think I fixed it. Now it's a perfect circle, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like this. I think that works really well for what I'm trying to do. Or honestly, would it be better to just hold on? Would it be better to just do this? It might be better just to have it be like this. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. This is good. I like this a lot for an icon. Yeah, and then we'll export that today and have that be the new profile picture for all my socials. I like this a lot. This is good. All right, so we got 2 assets done. We got our Sonar ref sheet all completed today, and then we got our new profile picture done today. I would call this a pretty successful stream. There was a few hiccups along the way with the program I used to stream my iPad to my laptop. But other than that, I would say the work that I got done today, I'm very proud of. Taking a sippies of water. Okay. Sippies of water complete. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Because I got the 2 things that I'd written down for myself were to get a reference sheet done just for overall any kind of like commissions or any kind of drawing requests that I do so I can send those out. And then to do a new profile picture. And I got both completed and much earlier than my stream is planned for. Because I've got another like, it's almost 4:20. So like another 10 minutes. Let's see, what is something else that I can think about starting for next time? Let's see. Because we got another stream this Sunday, and I got the 2 projects that I wanted to do done. Let's see. What else do I have to work on? I guess what I can finally get done is actually take these raw assets here. I have these 2, my starting and my ending cards that I do want to eventually animate with, because these pieces are all independent, and I want to go ahead and actually have those transfer over into Procreate Dreams. I'd mentioned I wanted to do it a while ago, but I never got around to it because I just have been drawing other things. And so, hold on. Yeah. Okay. And then, but yeah, I've gotten a social banner done. I'm really proud of all the stuff I've actually done for my Twitch account. I've got my social banner. I got all my offline screens. I'm so happy with how this turned out. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. But yeah, this will be a good new icon to have for my account. So I'll post these. I'm gonna post any and all kind of things that I get done or finished or draw on these streams. If you ever want to find them in their final form, you can go ahead. I have my Blue Sky active. So that's where all my art is going to end up getting posted. That's where I want to focus on putting all of my art onto as far as a social platform. So that's where you can find all of that. That's where I post also stuff like this that shows off when my next streams are going to be throughout the week. So whenever you want to know, I always for sure stream on Wednesdays from 2 to 4:30. So that's a stream time that you can always find me at. And then so for this week, I will also be streaming, doing another art stream on Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So we'll be drawing. I'm not sure what I'm going to actually draw for Sunday's stream. I think what I'll probably end up doing is doing some workshopping to come up with something to draw, because I could always work on something else. I could always work on like another piece of art that I already have that I've made or started, because I have quite a few of those in my work in progress like folder. So I could always do something like that. or just start drawing something new. Honestly, what I could do on Sunday is start planning out some of the like emotes that I want to have. So what I'll probably end up doing is that I'll probably end up starting to sketch out some ideas for some emotes. And if not that, then maybe just having a fun drawing day. Because honestly, between now and then, because Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 3 days between then and now. So I could come up with something off stream that's like, oh, this is what I want to work on for Sunday stream. So we'll see how that goes. And then I will hopefully get my next week's work schedule in that time. Well, I will get it, and then I'll be able to post another bonus stream schedule for my socials, so we'll know whenever I'm going to be doing some more streams for next week. But yeah, at this point, I'm just kind of chit-chatting until 4:30, because I don't know. I don't want to start anything else, because like I don't want to get caught up in it. But yeah, I think I did get a good amount of stuff done today. I'm really happy with where I'm at right now within what I've created for this social platform. And I know that it's the biggest uphill battle part of it is the viewership count. And so I feel like I've started to get a little bit of good traction on Blue Sky, and just honestly doing these streams just kind of gets me to actually make art, so that way I can post it onto an art social and hopefully get more of a following. Because I think that's the biggest thing when it comes to like art streamers is, actually having a following for their art. So I should try and do a little bit, because I have both my Instagram and my TikTok accounts privated as just a small attempt to still have access to all the stuff that I've posted through those socials. And I still have so much reference and material and people that I like sending stuff to through those programs or through those social platforms, and a lot of like art that I've made. So at this point, those two accounts, same tag, Radley Works. If you do want to go follow me, I still accept people who want to follow me on those platforms. But I think something I should do is like respectively on each for the people that are still following me through those those programs. I keep saying programs. Through those social media platforms, I should make some more content for both of them respectively for the people that are already following me, because I have I think over 1,000 on Instagram and then over 2,000 on TikTok. So I think that would be a good thing for me to do, is to just go ahead and post a little bit more while the account's privated and they still those people still have access to my feed, so that they know. Because like I said, I was very frustrated with the direction that those two social media platforms went as far as their positions within the realms of generative AI. And so I immediately kind of just made the move to Blue Sky, where it's like, all right, this does not seem like a situation that is improving in any way, shape, or form. And I know, and I follow a ton of artists that are still utilizing those platforms, and honestly, more power to them. I don't have any judgment if you do, because it's I still want to post, and so my way of going about it is utilizing this different, the Blue Sky platform. But it is what it is. And we pivot and we keep moving forward. So yeah, I think, I'm gonna I'll wrap up a little bit early, because I want to make sure everything's running okay, and I do want to update I'm excited to update my profile picture and everything like that. So we'll be streaming again on Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I've been lacking a little bit when it comes to posting my VODs, so I need to get on top of that and actually have some time. I should have some time, hopefully this week, to actually sit down and start posting and getting more of those prepped to get posted. So or schedule them to get posted, so that way they can just be out there and I can be done with it. Because I do like having YouTube be just kind of like my personal archive, especially right now. Because Twitch only allows, when you're not a Twitch affiliate, it doesn't allow those VODs to stay on any longer than I think a week or something like that. And even then, when you do have Twitch affiliate status, you are only allowed to have like 100 hours of streaming like VOD stored on Twitch directly. So I do want to kind of have like my personal archive of all of my streams over on my YouTube. So I do have all of my like past streams saved in their video format. I just need to actually go through and get those posted. So I will try to be on that. But yeah, so for anybody that's still watching, I will be live again for a nice bonus stream on Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And then if you want to know what my schedule for streaming will be next week, go ahead and follow me on Blue Sky or check out what I post on Blue Sky, because that's when I will post my schedule for streaming next week. But yeah, I hope anybody that's watching, whether it's live or whether it's whenever I post this pod, has a wonderful day wherever they're at. And I will see you next time.